Thank you for being here, joining me. It's me again. Uh, the weather is kind of okay inside, and I want to go out, but I'm so tired. Can't go out. I've just brushed my teeth and all in the bathroom. It's really difficult. This is a crime against humanity. This is a crime against me. I feel like I'm the one who's not well. I just listened to Margot a little bit. Toxic secrets being exposed, siblings or someone else, Margot. It resonates with me that I'm the one who did bad to someone and I'm suffering mental illness and physical illness. This person. So it's actually against me. I'm the culprit. What did I do? Yes, I harmed many people. I was a tyrant at home. So शेर घर में बाहर किधर. Do I sound seductive like Nastasia Kinski? Chess of Chess, the movie. I can't pronounce the other word. Yeah, so you see, that's what has happened to me. Margot is right. I'm suffering. I was terrible to a sibling, youngest sister of mine. And I scratched her and I pulled her hair and domestic violence I did against her. Like a jungle serial. Like what Dilip Kumar told Madhubala in the movie. That was a good jungly Sarah. Wild thing. So I fought like a lion, like a cat people. I have this Facebook page in the Divine. How do you know what I am and what I show? You're playing the victim. So this is the punishment. The wrath of God has come upon me. Yeah, thanks to for financial help. Whoever is helping me financially, but you already know if you've been here. So this is a crime. The person is making excuses. You know, the sibling that, oh, they had this thing against it. No, they had the issues and all that. They knew, but they didn't know. And you know, everyone is for their interest. What is my interest here? So when there is interest, self-interest, benefit, we keep quiet or we talk like I talk because I have an interest. I want to show how brave I am. I'm defying His Highness Cheers. You see how sometimes it come out the truth, how arrogantly I scream shout I'm not a licensed activist from UAE. So this is a crime. And people are making excuses because now they want to get this is what I was afraid yeah, me, you know, like you see, if a sheikh approach me, I say, Sheikh, I would like to help my sister. And but you know, I had some issues and all this. But you know, behind the yeah, very, very good. While I have crippled someone, maimed someone, known it, there's collateral damage This knowing, this nervous. In London, British law, what did I learn? If through an accident here, no, sorry, in Pakistan, meaning I'm in Pakistan, it seems. Here in Pakistan, what happened? No nervous shock, thought come. It come in thought, not thought come. So this Jadugara. We have this, in childhood. Where this song coming from? ऐसी बीन बजाई. Yes. Sayyid Muzamil, official on Punjabi drama. Look at this. No. Jadugara. It is the song Jadugara. We get brought up like this. Jadugara. Oh, Jadugara. Where's the song? Pakistani movie. Please bear with me if you can. This I have to for my Jadugara teri binta. Oh, gaya jadoo. Lollywood Cineplex. Madam Noorjahan sings. Noorjahan. You put Madam there. Yeah, it is a song sung by, I was wondering who. Not the Mehnaz, the Pakistani singer. Not my aunt's favorite. What's it? Runa Lela, my aunt's favorite. But Madam Noorjahan singing. See, this what happened in Pakistan. We avoid, we ignore, we neglect. There's no tort. What can we do? So accident happening, person watching, witness, getting nervous shock, case by case, nervous. This Pakistani, like Zalmi and all coming here, saying, you insane, you psycho, this how they say it. Nervous shock. That's why, yes, Zalmi, that's why UAE not take action against me. We got you, I got you, God got you. God knows you are telling the truth. Truth. Nervous shock. Accident happening. Which case was that we studied in British law? Claiming nervous damages due to nervous shock. Paul and Wolverhampton. The court has therefore, at a stroke, almost completely ended the possibility of a successful nervous shock claim. This terrible. UK healthcare law blog. Clinical negligence setting. Let's see. This is the yeah, and I come, I do Wolverhampton University Law, LLB honors degree I get. Internal Holborn College, London. The end of the road for nervous shock and clinical negligence is terrible. It has taken the Supreme Court 8 months to decide what to do about claims for psychiatric injury. Yeah, this psychiatric injury by secondary victims in clinical negligence cases. By a majority of 6-1, they had decided that nervous shock has no place in clinical negligence cases. Oh, this is terrible. We are not able to accept. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay, here it was decided like this. We are not able to accept that the responsibility of a medical practitioner and the purposes for which care is provided extend to protecting members of the patient's close family from exposure to the traumatic experience of witnessing the death or manifestation of disease or injury in their relative. Oh, this is about the doctor and the patient. But what about the accident, road accident? To impose such a responsibility on hospitals and doctors would go beyond what, in the current state of our society, is reasonably regarded as the nature and scope of their role. The Supreme Court found that Taylor and Novo was correctly decided, as before that was Taylor and Somerset HA. Conversely, that old favorite of claimant lawyers. Oh, God, it goes on. So, how did the Supreme Court do it? Um, Conversely, I have to read this. Old favorite claimant lawyer. I'm out of breath, rebuked. Yusuf said he did a good job against me. Shia Sayyid, Dua Saba Saba, he took my book, Dua book. Were all correctly decided, but on the wrong basis. Had been wrongly decided. Walters and, sorry, I'm just, reading disorderly. So how did the Supreme Court do it? The answer was to come with the new system of classification. Can't read. Oh, I just come out of the bathroom, brushing my teeth and all. This is what happens to me. The Supreme Court. Can't read. I think I'm dying. Accident. Define. Oh, they defined accidents and all that. Oh, so you can read this. These are. This is nervous shock. Should be a case against these people who did this to me and who knew it. Oh, yeah, the thing about, loving someone, faking it. Oh, I love you so much. I care for you. Margot is good in explaining and all this. She's a wonderful lady, but the thing is that every time I praise someone and share some feelings, something's happened against that person. But you see, my case, I can't even put in words, and time is, the clock is ticking. Who's going to take time to, everyone in hi, are you okay? Smile free, no, I'm not okay. But thank you for your concern. Yeah, I should be in the hospital. I don't know what I have here, but there's this spiritual warfare going on. It's very painful. I'm surviving. I'm managing. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, you don't know about my case? Oh, God. Where are you from, first of all? Oh, I have this case, right? Go to the channel. Welcome to the club. Which club is this? I have to read this, sorry. Local. Oh, you're a Punjabi. Huh? Please leave if you don't agree or understand the following terms. Plus, number one, 18 years and older content. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Verbal abuse and sarcasm. Entry is strictly for paid members. क्या करते हो? की करते हो कनाडा में? Huh? What do you do? It's sarcastic. Uh-huh. So you want what adult content is this? Before asking me, you tell me, what are you up to? What mischief? What monkey business are you up to? $100 per entry. Maudud Baba's Trishul. If you talk about the owner or Baba, are you concerned, dear? You Punjaban? Huh? Get out. Out you go. Respect Canada. What nonsense is this? 18 plus. My channel is comedy based. For 18 plus. What kind of comedy? What kind of comedy to laugh at home? Laugh at what? Laugh at the expense of others? Friends get together and chit chat. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not your friend. So, why are you trolling my channel, my live stream? May I ask? I have to ask, but sorry, I have to ask. And why are you? It's not commercial. Okay, so it's friends get together, but it's not private on YouTube. You can have a Facebook private group. You can have a WhatsApp private group. Why on YouTube? Okay, I have to ask you. I used to come here, listen to you. About what? What are you interested in? Like my case, or you used to come here and you're saying what's happened to you? Are you Zalmi again, the Peshawari? अच्छा बहुत um, so oh, you used to come here and you don't know about my case? You don't know what's happened to me? I hope elderly people don't get a heart attack about this. Long time back, sister. Uh-huh. Even long time back, I've started this for my, also for my condition and case. Health conditions, mental health, physical health. Legal case. So, what were you listening to, me? What were you listening to? Can you come and talk to me here? Will you come? Dakhabastaniya. What happened? Okay, it's the energy behind. Sorry. I'm such a good knowing. अरे तुम लोग छोड़ो बंद करो अभी mocking people जल्मी की तरह छोड़ो खत्म करो stop it तुम लोगों को क्या है it's okay you take care sister okay no I know how to take care of myself you don't have to tell me that okay oh don't show this to me God bless and all this you know what's happened goodbye good riddance to bad rubbish Don't answer me. Answer me! Saying things you want to say. Answer me here. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Stop showing how good you are. God bless and all this nonsense. You are not concerned. You mock people. I'd enough of you. Wicked liars. Hi, are you okay? What do you mean by that? What kind of a tone is this? Am I okay? तुम्हारे बाप के हैं या तुम्हारी माँ के हैं? You know, when someone asks me like this, I know what they're getting at. I don't have to explain to you people. You're nonsense here in this world. पिशावरी आ गया है जादू कि पेशाब आ रहा है. इनको बंद करो. जेल में डालो इनको. बेगैरत हो. ऐसे पूछते हो. शर्म नहीं आती है. हाँ? चलो दफाओ. You used to come here. Haven't subscribed to my channel, I just checked. ऐसे ही इनको मजा करना है. इनको हरामीपन करना है. इनको हरामीपन करना है. कनाडा में इसको कौन हरामी को पकड़ेगा? ये लोग बाहर से कुछ दिखाते हैं, अंदर कुछ हैं. Don't you ever come here and ask me like this. Are you okay? Do you know what's happening? हरामियों. Wicked. Wicked people. वो हॉर्न बजाए या नहीं? थोड़ा इधर. Sorry. Like, look at this. These people, they know. They know what's happening. You were the one who told me, don't bully me. You were that comedy something. This person. Abhi, God bless you and all this nonsense. You know what's happened. You know I'm not okay. Like, I say, oh, are you okay? Like in that mocking way. Are you okay? Now, now, now blame me for bullying you. Raising my voice, bullying. It's bullying. Danga game. Fed up of you people. इसका शक्ल. मेरा फादर कहता था, एक है हमारा था, शक्ल जिसकी उसकी क्या देखनी पड़ती है. लोकल लोकल. अच्छा, ये पंजाबी है. बेगैरत बदबख्त. वेट अ मिनट. हरामी. beat down. Videos I'm checking his. Yeah, they come here. Here also, they haven't left me. I am not your sister. Neither would I have a brother like you, or want to have one. We don't have a relationship. Copying someone. What relationship? What sister? बीसी कर दी है सिस्टरों की तुम लोगों ने दूसरों की कर दिया होगा ये बेगैरत पता नहीं कहाँ से आते हैं इंडिया पाकिस्तान के पंजाबी बेगैरत बदबख्त इनको अभी तक खुदा ने या किसी ने ऐसा इनको दिखाए एक झटका दे इनको इधर आके आर यू ओके व्हाट हैपेंड ये देखें इनका दिमाग इनके कहते हैं वो हम उनको कहते थे लोफर लफंगों को जिनकी डिक ज़्यादा चलती हैं इनके दिमाग इनके उधर है नीज में ये देखो ये क्या है ये पता नहीं पाकिस्तानी पंजाबी बेगैरत बदबख्त है या इंडियन है ड्रामा चाहिए तुमको क्या चाहिए क्या जानना है जो क्या कर सकते हो बेगैरत ये तेनु मैंने मार देता टिशुन ठाश पता नहीं क्या से पंजाबन कहाँ से टपक के आते हैं ये फ्री हो जाते हैं बस बेगैरतो अभी ये क्या इधर बकवास कर रहा है मनी मनी कैश कैश इंडियन है कौन है इनको पकड़ो इनको बंद करो जेल में डालो तो नहीं डालते बीट डाउन मनी मनी कैश कैश ये इनका मजाक चल रहा है लोग मर रहे हैं सफ़र कर रहे हैं ये आके ये पूछते हैं दे डोंट मीन इट दे जस्ट वांट टू मॉक यू बेगैरत तो पंजाबी हो सामने आओ इधर मेरे सामने आओ cowards या तो गन लेके मार डालोगे cowards या तो बुली बोल के चले जाओगे गॉड ब्लेस यू सिस्टर चले जाओगे क्रिश्चियन लाइक ऐसी बीन बजाई जादूगर ये क्या पंजाबियों ने दिया है मैं कहाँ से आई हूँ मैं मैं हूँ हाँ। अभी इस पे भी दुश्मन आ गए हैं टेलिंग मार्गो नॉट टू यूज क्रिस्टल्स इट्स हर चॉइस क्रिश्चियन आ गया एक कमेंट अभी रिसेंटली Christians are not going to come here. They're going to wait. I will get you. Houston Euler और वो कौन है? हाँ, उधर ना apologetics रोड शो ये आएंगे, ये शो मारेंगे, इनको मैं छोड़ूंगी नहीं। apologetics ये बड़े अपने आप को समझते हैं। Who isn't evil? जैसे कि ये क्रिश्चियंस evil नहीं है। रेटोरिक जो यूज कर रहे हैं अपना झूठ बोल के, अभी उधर भी अपोस इधर मैं आऊंगी, अभी देखूंगी ये क्रिश्चियन मुझे क्या करते हैं, क्या बोलेंगे ये बेगैरत क्रिश्चियंस, ये नो एम्पैथी अपोस्टेट, ये क्रिश्चियंस में भी रियली नो एम्पैथी है। ये अपोस्टेट प्रॉफिट को क्या कर दिया है, कन्वर्ट। बेगैरत क्रिश्चियंस। ये डेविड वुड के साथ आया था, द इस्लामिक regime of Iran is evil. Tell me who isn't. Liars are evil people. You are not ignorant, like Margot says, that this person, you know, is ignorant. So of course it's inappropriate the things you people say. Sam Shaman, and then you're saying that I don't want to defame anyone. Full of integrity, बेचारा वो पाकिस्तानी अपने आप को दिखा रहा है कि कितना फुल ऑफ इंटेग्रिटी। और ये पंजाबी, तुम्हारी माँ कौन है, तुम्हारी बहन कौन है, उनका नाम लो, वरना ऐसा नहीं आओ, कुछ एटिकेट्स जानो। शायद तुम उसके देखो इधर, उसके तो रिश्ते में नहीं हो, इंडिया से कह रहे हो, लेकिन मुझे तो लगता है कि तुम इसके, ये देखो हमारे फादर की कंट्री में कैसे आगे हैं, जंक फ्रॉम पंजाब, पंजाबी जंक, और क्या कर रहे हैं, ये पंजाबी जंक है इन द यूएई, इन दुबई। इसने तो फुल टाइम ऐसा इसको तो हेल्प कर रहे हैं कौन, नहीं नहीं, नॉट, लेट मी शो यू, इन दुबई शी इज गॉट दैट फैशन, वो क्या होता है, कपड़ों की दुकान कपड़ों की दुकान ऐसे कपड़े हम भी साइमा हैदर, अभी नहीं आ रहा है गूगल सर्च पे, ये राजू की माय कजन टेरिबल डिसऑन्ड वाइफ है ये पंजाबन है, पंजाबन। नथिंग इज रॉन्ग विथ योर पंजाबीज, राइट? दिस इज द वे टू कम। आर यू ओके? तुम लोगों की साइमा हैदर कहाँ है? मुझे तो अभी इतना गुस्सा आता है, इतना, आई एम जेलस। ये देखो ये जो है ना, ये पंजाबन्स फेसबुक पे मुझे वो कर दिया है ना, सैम Sam. No, no, I've got a good friend, Samantha. I call her Sam. Sam Heather. Heatheroo. Heather. Makaru. Takaru. पता नहीं क्या है. एक यूएई को फंसाया है हमारी, उसके साथ बड़ी फ्रेंडली. इधर ही होगी. लॉक्ड her प्रोफाइल. नसरा. Nasra Hussain Mukhtar. My uncle used to be a driver for my mother's, for Hassan Mukhtar. Ah, she's locked her profile. उसकी दोस्त है. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. मैं अगर चाहूँ ना तो मेरी मदर की आंटी को यूज़ कर सकती हूँ, जिसे बहुत चिढ़ है नसरा को. मेरी मदर की आंटी कहाँ है, उनकी बेटियाँ कहाँ हैं, क्यों मुझे इधर हेल्प नहीं कर रही है. नूरा. नूर. नूरा, वेयर आर यू. वो बहुत अच्छी है मेरी माँ. मेरी माँ के दुश्मनों के साथ तो नहीं किया दोस्ती. हाँ, दूसरों को कहते हैं, खुद देखें क्या है. If I wanted, I could have used my mother's aunt here in Dubai. उनके पास बेनज़ीर, उनके पास आसिफ जरदारी, सब दोस्ती. हमने ऐसा काम नहीं किया. हम ऐसा नहीं करते हैं. लो ग्रेडेड, लो कैटेगरी के लोगों के जैसे काम नहीं करते. ये दोस्ती कैसी है मुझे पता है, पैसे वालों के साथ. मेरा बाप भी एक दिन बहुत गुस्से में था. हमें पता है क्या होता है और क्या हुआ था. गरीब. तो ये लोग अभी तक they're coming here and attacking my channel. They won't leave. Stop that. Stairs. You want to shut me down here? Put me in jail, huh? Or in the mental asylum. Have medication. तुम लोग ही तो हो झूठे मक्कार, नार्सिस्ट, सबसे बड़े. हम तो छोटे नार्सिस्ट हैं. अभी खुदा इधर तुम लोगों को. अगर खुदा चाहे तो इंडिया भी ख़त्म हो जाए. जो समझते हो कि मिडिल ईस्ट में तुम लोग बबल बर्स्ट करोगे, वो डैरल ने मुझे बहुत पहले कहा था कि आई डोंट वांट टू डू बिजनेस बिकॉज आई नो दैट अमेरिका एनी टाइम द कैन बर्स्ट द बबल ऑफ द मिडिल ईस्ट. वेरी फ्रेजाइल. अभी देखिए मेरे फादर के प्रेसिडेंट ने क्या क्या कहा है, वी आर नॉट फ्रेजाइल, वी हैव थिक स्किन. So this, ये सब तुम लोग क्या हो, क्या क्या अपने आप को समझते हो पंजाबन. एक ये देखो ये कैसा चैनल बनाया है, लोग कर लो गल, स्माइल फ्री एंड ऑल दिस. ये प्लीज, oh, I have to, I'm so sick and tired of this. I don't want to be like this, exposing these people. मैं क्या हूँ, लेकिन ऐसा तो नहीं होना है ना, ऐसा होना है. So exposing people. देखो मुझे यूएई को तो यूज, आई हैड टू यूज यूएई. My brother who was helping me was now married and he had to go to the military army. यहाँ तो मुझे हेल्प मैं नहीं लेती. All of a sudden they got, my other brother was in financial problems. फिर मैकविलियन कहता है कि किसी से भी इवन फाइनेंशियली हेल्प नहीं लो, बिकॉज फिर उसके हो जाते हैं ना, लाइक अंडर दैम वी हैव टू. So wanted to be independent. Really, from childhood, I've seen the world. The people make this world. The people so closely and known. Look how they come. You see, this is like a insult. This is not what you concern. This doesn't sound concern at all. You look बहुत चालाक चुड है, यानी चालाक चुड. चालाक चुड है ये लोग, ऐसे चालाक चुड है, ऐसे चालाक चुड. Sorry, I said if I abuse, like someone like this person coming here, this Punjaban, कल कर लो माँ की बहन की, एक दो कर लो, ये कर लो वो कर लो. और प्राइवेट इनका फ्रेंड्स का ये इन्होंने बनाया है. तो देखें, हम नहीं आते हैं आपके वहाँ आपको छेड़ने, ऐसे कंसर्न नहीं शो करते हैं आपको, तो एटिकेट्स भी नहीं आते कि यूट्यूब चैनल बना लिया है. बेचार ये अंग्रेज़ बेचारे जो इनके अगेंस्ट हम कहते हैं ब्रिटिश, ईरान और ये इंडिया ने हेल्प किया. उफ, ये सुधर गए हैं, तुम लोग कभी नहीं सुधरोगे. तुम लोग आमने सामने कहीं नहीं है कि तुम लोग सुधरोगे. निशान नामो निशान नहीं है तुम लोगों के सुधरने का. फिर मुझे मेरा फादर कहेगा क्या समझते हो. ये देखो, ये अपने, ये देखो, spoiled brats, elite people's sons, या क्या पेरेंट्स सन्स. यस, ये इनको अपनी कारें दिखानी है, क्या करें. मुसीबत है ना इधर भी इस so slow down. Are you okay? Are you okay? Is your mother okay? Is your father, was your father mother okay? शायद नहीं, तभी तो ऐसे बच्चे दिए हैं. Grown up kids, mischievous, dishonest, ऐसे बेखैरत हो, सुधरोगे नहीं. सुधरने का नाम और निशान नहीं देते हो। अभी हम दुबई आए, हमारा एक प्रॉब्लम था, वरना नहीं आते इधर भी। पाकिस्तान में तो पाकिस्तान में मुसलमानों ने, हर एक ने problem bearing the brunt by one Christian teacher, because maybe I don't know what did the Muslims did to her when she was a teacher in St. Joseph's College, or maybe even sometimes, although Ernestine said she wasn't in grammar school a teacher, but one of her ex-students in Singapore, Anju, told me that she was in grammar school. She didn't take St. Joseph's College's name, so I got confused. Maybe Miss Dissa was in grammar school, a teacher. तो क्या इन मुसलमानों ने तुम लोग क्रिश्चियंस को प्रॉब्लम्स दिए हैं कि आई हैड टू बेयर द ब्रंट ऑफ दिस? हमने अपने आप को फिर चेक किया, तो हमारे में भी कुछ अच्छी चीज़ें हैं हमारे, लाइक मदर साइड खोजा सिंधीज। देखें, मेरी टीचर मेरी आंट की शादी में मेरी मदर के वो अपने एक्स स्टूडेंट से मिली, कितनी चुप वो है। अब मेरी मदर की कितनी डिसेंट, इनमें तो डिसेंसी नहीं है, ये कैसे लोग हैं? ना क्रिश्चियंस में ये कैसे लोग हैं? लाइक ठीक है, मुसलमान गालियाँ वालियाँ देते हैं और डेथ थ्रेट्स देते हैं, लेकिन ये देखें, ये बात नहीं कर, ये अपने अगेंस्ट कुछ नहीं लेंगे। अच्छा ठीक है, टॉपिक नहीं था, ठीक है टॉपिक नहीं था, लेकिन ये देखें, ये गॉड लॉजिक, right? You may think, yeah, he's a very decent person. I was following him, watching until one day I really got angry at him also. So, of course, I said, out of the topic, like you Christians, who do you think you are? कभी कभी तो ऐसा लगता है कि हम गलत नहीं हो सकते इस टाइम। Okay, I said something. See what he did. He removed my this thing, even banned me. I think. ना मुझे शौक है इधर जाने के लिए, not that I'm interested in. I want to see how this Christian man behaves. You want, there are certain things where even my tone sometimes I feel most of the times. Why am I saying, uff, ये पाकिस्तानी, uff, ये पंजाबी? Who do I think I am? मैं कहाँ से आई हूँ? तो जैसे सैयद मुजम्मिल आप देखें कितना वो है ना, लाइक he hasn't been affected, right? अभी वो पंजाबी का मैंने एक पंजाबन को दिया, the poison of Punjabi stage dramas, and he's showing this and quiet, right? So he's turned out to be a decent man. Now मुझे वो गालियाँ वालियाँ मैं जो दे रही हूँ, वो एक्चुअली मेरी कंडीशन की वजह से है, जो भी मेरे ऊपर जो बहुत बड़ी लंबी कहानी है, स्टोरी हो जाएगी इफ़ आई स्टार्ट। सो फर्स्ट दिस, तो ये साहब जो है ना, इनको देखो कोई फियर नहीं है, ये उधर जाते हैं जगह जगह पंजाब में, और ये ऐसा होना चाहिए ना। लेकिन थोड़ा सा मुझे लगा कि ये साहब अपने आप को, ये मुझे नहीं समझेगा, व्हेन ही कम्स हियर से ये क्या कर रही है, राइट? ये तो एम्बैरसिंग है। और ये कह रही है, सी लाइक मार्गो सेड, inappropriate things will not guide you. So if I start, I know this, right? जैसे तो वो जो लोग हैं ना, like let's say she's talking about someone like Sam Chamon and they've influenced these Pakistanis to leave Islam and become Christians, right? तो वो तो बड़ा appropriately कह रहा था ना, वो पाकिस्तानी जॉन, और ये भी बड़ा appropriately कहता है, दिखाता है ना। तो एक जो वो कर सकता है उसको balanced है, hasn't lost his balance. Someone like Sayyid Muzammil, बट एक चीज़ मुझे करेक्ट करनी थी और मैंने सही तरह करेक्ट भी नहीं किया उस आदमी को, जॉन को, राइट? तो देखने कि इनअप्रोप्रिएटली कोई कहेगा, लेकिन जब मैं इस्लाम के उधर जाती हूँ, इधर ये मेरा केस है, मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, तो अभी गालियाँ वालियाँ निकलेंगी, डिस्क्लेमर। अभी कोई ऐसा आएगा छेड़ने के लिए, कवर अप, हाँ, कवरिंग। तो मुझे, मैं फीलिंग्स को, मैं उसको देखती हूँ ना कि पीछे क्या है, बिहाइंड द सीन्स। जैसे एक आदमी ने कहा कि बिहाइंड द हेडलाइंस यू विल गेट। अभी वो मैं, ऑफ कोर्स आई एम नॉट बीइंग अप्रोप्रिएट अबाउट इट, आई विल बी शाउटिंग, स्क्रीमिंग, रेजिंग माई वॉइस, सेइंग बैड थिंग, तुम्हारी माँ का, बाप का, ऐसा, नॉट यूजिंग एन अप्रोप्रिएट स्टाइल। यस, लेकिन सैयद मुजम्मल डरा नहीं, बैलेंस लूज नहीं किया है, कभी एक बैड वर्ड नहीं कहा है, राइट? तो आप इसको कहेंगे कि ये अपने आप को क्या समझता है? नहीं, कोई नहीं कहेगा ना, मेरा बाप भी नहीं कहेगा, माई फादर वुड नॉट से कि ये अपने आप को क्या समझता है। तो ऐसा हमें दिखाना है कि ये क्या है, लेकिन मैं सही तरह, आई डोंट यूज द टोन प्रॉपरली, you may think I'm proud or something, arrogant. So this is what we've been brought up with. Hasna, laughing. You see, these Punjabis. Okay, sorry, English speaking who don't understand Urdu. I apologize. I just don't know how to put it properly. Right now, I'm not feeling well. Are you okay? What happened? And then he's telling me, I used to come here, listen to you. तो ये वही कॉमेडी वॉमेडी वाला तो नहीं था जो मुझे बुली करके, सिस्टर आई एम योर ब्रदर। तो ये देखें ये कैसे लड़ाई करवाते हैं, बिकॉज आई टोल्ड माई ब्रदर डोंट। ये बहुत ऐसे चालाक these people, इनको पहुंचना, कोई सैयद मुजम्मिल who doesn't lose, you know, they've made many people insane, they've driven them insane. Many people can't, like me, or even worse, gone cases completely in the mental asylum. मेडिसिन दो, ख़त्म कर दो, लाइफ ही ख़त्म कर दी। At least I can come here sometimes, use that tone where you think I'm arrogant, and even in, okay, in Islam also, like, वो कौन है, अल्लामा तबातबाई, who do I think I am? उफ, ये क्या लिख रहे हैं अल्लामा तबातबाई, बस विद, तो मैं वो बैलेंस तरीके से नहीं बोल सकती हूँ जैसे ये बोल सकते हैं। और ये भी कहेंगे, लेकिन इनको समझना चाहिए कि कुछ औरतों, अच्छा, आयशा खान ने अपना बैलेंस लूज़ नहीं किया है, वो बरका के वहाँ चैनल पे इंटरव्यू, मैं, मेरा तो, आई एम टेलिंग यू, आई हैव हैड इट, बट आई कम हियर, यूज whatever bad I have. I'm a narcissist, I'm a psychopath. तो वो डेविड वुड भी तो साइकोपैथ, David Wood is also a psychopath. Jesus Christ helped him, but didn't help his friend. Ahmadi friend, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. कभी कभी आते हैं जो bro, I'm not a male, you sound like male. Do I sound like a male? हमारे ईरानी कभी जैसे पठान भी वो तू तू करके पता नहीं कौन ते ते तुम्हें तुझे कहाँ जाना है one taxi driver या पठान. I was like, okay, he's not being like, the way he's coming up. Okay, let it be. He's not being disrespectful. It's just the way they talk. एक ही है दूसरा क्या मैं बोल रही थी अभी what was I saying oh god what was I about to तो ये हंसना ये मजाक उड़ाना और ऐसे ऐसे do you see this so I wouldn't be laughing at this my face would be like Sayyid Muzammil showing you but sorry I'm not well and I'm not myself also oops yeah I can't control myself so I have very little energy and that very little grace of God. I think the whole grace of God that I had has been stripped from me. तो सैयद मुजम्मिल को अल्लाह ने ग्रेस दिया है फजल अजीम जो ये कर सकता है और keep his wits on end doing it decently मुझे तो कहेगा ये क्या लाइक कभी कभी तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि सुना दिया बातों बातों में इनकी न्यूज़ में मुझे लेकिन स्किज़ोफ्री कुछ जो ठीक नहीं है ना उनको ऐसा लगता है कि लोग ऐसा शायद अनबेस्ड विदाउट एनी वो नहीं वो हमने देखे हैं कभी ऐसे नहीं किया सैयद मुजम्मिल यानी हमने देखे हैं हाँ, आपने बड़ा तो ये समझे ये आपके पंजाबी समझे इनको आपने सुधारा है ऐसे शराफत से हमने शराफत दिखाई फिर छोड़ दी इंडियन मूवी सॉन्ग है सैयद मुजम्मिल शराफत छोड़ दी मैंने शरीफों का जमाने में जो हाल हमने देखा of course you shouldn't be तो ये साहब हैं ये अपनी शराफत में हैं ये देख के ये ड्रामा बचपन में exposed to these kind of dramas and he's not laughing or मैं तो oh sorry inside I don't have the grace of God do you know what it means don't come here tell me are you okay don't ask me like this that is a taunting way there's a way to derogatory way you know that I know that and I'm sure you know that too smiles free so stop acting you see I've learned thank God from the Americans especially someone who was my friend I think she was in my class she became we it's like someone in Karachi American School 3rd grade no one only but she's got a different name here Bren Brown she no one helped me only Bren Brown the first person now things are coming up videos are coming up people are coming up with this how to spot an evil person you see she tells us to trust our feelings rather than what the person is saying like God bless you and like a long time back sister behaving himself here But one thing they say, these narcissists, I can detect because I'm also a narcissist. Living with narcissists, you become a narcissist. And no human being is not a narcissist. Everyone has some self interest. Only Mother Teresa did. So we've got, maybe Mother Teresa came to terms with her side, like she told us, like she said, like she said, um, what did she say? Give your weaknesses to God, so that we don't even have to look at those dark sides of us. Everyone has a dark side. Now, listening to Robert Greene, everyone is a narcissist. So she is the one, Bren Brown, right, who made me, yeah, I should. You know why I get angry and all this? It's because of these people. They come here, they turn it around. Yeah, they're acting very nice in life also, like not only here using, but they use these YouTubes now and the other people's channels, right? So see, we've got a good example here. If I can calmly say this to you, show it, expose it. See, if you've got a narcissist in your, and of course we have parts of narcissism, but we're not that. Maybe okay, maybe you don't want to hurt anyone, but you have that self-interest, right? And you want people to treat you right. So that's a narcissist too. Because if you didn't want people, if you didn't care at all, they can, like Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji said, uh, be like grass, right? So humility, we're not 100% humble. Then we'd be like, they can piss on us, they can shit on us. We wouldn't be making videos. But because I'm a narcissist, I don't want anyone to piss on me, shit on me. I'm not well. I need care. I need to be taken care of. I need help, right? When I can't get up and I need divine justice to take place because I believed in divine justice, so part of me has that religious conditioning, right? I came from 12er Shias, not even Ismaili Shias, Islam. Now you see, someone coming here saying, "Hi, are you okay?" And so maybe they'll say, "No, no, I would never say this to a person who is, I never said this to Courtney. It's hard for me to watch her videos because she looks like someone I've known and was my past life daughter, right? Elderly lady, even senior to Mrs. Munira Gulzar, my principal at that time. Her sister was older to her. She looks like her sister. Now, to see what happens to people, how Courtney went crazy, she's done a live stream or a video on that also. Now, imagine I go to Courtney and say, "Hi, are you okay? What happened?" Hmm? It's not commercial. So do a Facebook, make a Facebook or WhatsApp, your friends. So why have you made it public? YouTube cannot be private. Can it be? Oh, there are some videos you can do private, but no one's going to see it. Not even your friends will be able to see it, right? So it's public. It has to be commercial. Do WhatsApp. Use Facebook. It's a long time back, sister. I used to come here, listen to you. Are you okay? What happened? What? So the energy behind this, what I'm feeling, is not because I want to put myself down or someone down, or maybe I could be. That's what Brent Brown said. Be careful of. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this person has good intentions. Maybe he asked in a good intention way. His sister, you're highly unlikely because you've got to trust your feelings first, not how the person. There are people now, and that's true. And I couldn't say it like this. It's not because Margot said it, and I'm like, oh, I've got to look for these people. I never have come across them. I know there are people who pretend to love you. Come on, you know it too. Toxic secrets being exposed in this video, Margot says. Give you a little, oh, and sympathize with you also. Like, oh, my brother, he had this, that's why I give him some of my money savings, right? From my savings, I buy him certain things because he went to this other house. So there are some nice things in a rascal. Maybe it really she did mean it, right? Like my sibling. Empath. Have I become that Hanukkah and empath? Ah, I'm in the making of Hanukkah empath. Uh, Hanukkah empath. Huh? Hanukkah. What is a Hanukkah? Did I spell this right? With the A, I think it is. Hanukkah. Why you not spell properly? You Arab? Or who are you? This Hanukkah tradition, where it come from? Heyoka, sorry, that's not Hanukkah. Zara, you are worse. Heyoka. Here, the alchemist. I tell her what you think about pure awareness. I not understand. Her also. But I really appreciate her videos. Wow, amazing. I never got any cognitive abilities. But no, I'm not jealous of her. But maybe I am. Who knows behind what game I'm playing? Who can you trust? Hello, was I jealous of her? Zara, slap yourself. Oh, I've got the fibromyalgia. It really hurt me, this slap. बाहों में तेरी मस्ती. It's coming. Just like that. Whatever. Sorry, this obstruction. Foul play. Coming. My mind doing foul play. Wild. Whatever is coming. Free talking, free writing. Free. Start to say your arts properly. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. There, I said it. Ooh, I took test from this empath connection. Michael R. Smith. Smith? There's Michael Smith. So sorry, the alchemist. No, I listen, I share many of her videos as if, wow, first class. First class. Aha moment. Ahas, many. But one thing she say, I get stuck. I say, how can you say this pure awareness? Then I get it from you know, Sir Pradeep Mukherjee also. There's no God, there is a God, there's God, but this God who created his son created this for his crime. So pure awareness and all this, gone case. Spirituality, gone case. Sir Pradeep Mukherjee. Oh, so this not God. Anyways, it helped a little bit in pain. In the pain I'm in and all this, it helped. It's helping. But the one thing about awareness, pure awareness, you say, it's like the Shias also, the trigger. No, no, but I don't think about Shia, Ismaili Shia. I don't read that even. But I say, no, no. How can you say that? I hope I put it very decently, the comment on her. Where was it? So this about her. This is who? Again? Ayoka? Wait. How quickly I forget the alchemist. So I'm like, watching her videos, admiring. I mean, I was like, amazing, God sent. God sent. I cannot be jealous, right? What God gives to others. But one thing I don't agree to is that pure awareness is not a creation. So I unsubscribe. I get stuck, then she not answer me. I see that she's not available for people like me who talk. Although she's spoken about her yoga empaths, but she will not be answering my question. Then she came live stream, but she ignored me. She didn't answer my question. I said, Khali wali. You want to come with those Americans and all this, and you don't want to come down to us, our level. What use? Curated and all this. I learned from Margot. So you see, you watch this Margot's also Margot. You watch this video and you will say, I am the one who was stricken, struck with disease, and I'm the one. Yes, I'm the one. Tomorrow I will be going to. It's very hard for me, authentic Courtney, to see. Now, okay, we leave that open. I come back sometime later or not. I don't know. So my naked truth. Oh. So this is very difficult, but you see, it's her choice. Now I could. It came. Why don't? Courtney, it's very hard for me to see this, but I'm not going to. It is her choice. She knows. She knows better than I do that people are going to escorts and all this. She's even said it again. She might start. I don't know. Something like that in this video. She needs. She needs, that's true. I was thinking of being a model then in Karachi. Year 2000, but my religion, where will I get the money from? Now I'm too old. I could have, at that time, I was skinny too. I could have become a model, done some modeling, got some money. But no. You see, about religion, be a farmer. Oh, yes, get Malaysian papayas for the Fikri family. Maybe come to Dubai, make papaya farm. That red one also. Red papaya. I don't like papaya. Fikri family, my principals say, if you love this family, you will have to. ऐसा बंदूक निकाल के मुझे बोलती है. My principal saying to me. This Miss Tissa saying to my aunt, Muqaddas. ऐसा बंदूक निकाल के बोलती है मेरी आंटी की पार्टी में आओगी या नहीं आओगी. Just like me. Oh, I just like my principal. Have to. You have to love the papaya fruit. It's very, very bad. It's a banduk. And how she said, banduk nikal ke. She take out the gun and put it on my temple. You know what they say, the gun putting on temple? How you say it? At gun point. At gun point. Gun putting it. Oh, I was telling mommy, maybe I become a poet or what? मैं शायर तो नहीं मगर मम्मी जब से देखा मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई. What a beauty, my mommy. So beautiful. You see, recently the UAE president has said that UAE beautiful. I say, where? I think, where UAE beautiful? Put my mummy most beautiful. I'm just kidding. No, no, for every man, his land is beautiful. President coming. Miss the American President movie. President, very, very busy nowadays. The UAE president. So, no, 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 Courtney, don't go back to becoming an escort, please. No, no, this is not my place. And how many people disrespect her in the comment section? Not my place. She know everything. Everything she know. Maybe she's a mirror of some people. Like, who knows? Umrai John, Umrai. What that Indian movie name? Huh? How many people see what us society have made? Anyone helping her? Even her escort's not helping her. And please do it in a way that you don't put her down or disrespect her. Alnaz Noruzi, is she beautiful, beautiful? Huh. Thank you. Oh, I wish I was sister. Why do I have an eye for beauty? I wish I was also beautiful, like Alnaz Noruzi or someone, like Brooke Shields, like Sophia Loren. My mother's beauty is Elizabeth Taylor. Was Elizabeth Taylor. Right? Allah, Alnaz, mashallah, mashallah. Okay. Now this, you see, this take my attention because I not see the whole videos. Alnaz Noruzi. This my daughter. Maybe this lady at Courtney, she's showing us the mirror of what we have done wrong in our society, our leaders, our rulers, our parents, oh, and where we have pushed the people. And why she decide to be an escort, I not get her. Sorry, yeah, but she decide it is her choice, and she decide to show the bathroom, her bathroom and tub bath, right? Like, in Devdas, he go there to the Tawaif ऐसे मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता ये वो नखरा doing, then he's going all the time there. मुझे ये औरत का रूप अच्छा नहीं, छुओ मत मुझे, don't touch me. Devdas in English translation, the new version. वो कौन? शाहरुख खान, not दिलीप कुमार. छुओ मत, छूना मत मुझे, मुझे औरत का ऐसा रूप नहीं देखना है. Some of us saying this and then running away. And also Pakiza movie, right? Pakiza. So we've got to see the truth. Like I couldn't see my mother. Some people won't be able to see me. Some people won't even see, yeah, you see? They won't be able to take me. Mental illness and all this. But because she looks like my past life daughter, and I saw her at an older age, but if she was young, Courtney looks like Umhani Fikri, Mrs. Munira Gulzar's older sister. I'm looking at it and you know, and I would say, no, Courtney, don't go to that escort thing again. Don't. But I don't know how to say it, and maybe that's, you see, she let her make the choice. But let's say if she had money, she had a nice family, everyone was real, for real in her life, true, authentic. I think the not seeing life, people who make our lives like that. So when I say life, life in itself is life, but it's the people who have, you know, like in the Quran, Shaitan has, Allah says, changed the look of this world or life or what? What is it? No comments, no comments here. It was difficult. After seeing her two other videos, I cried. I wished her abundance there. May she get abundance and may she get help that she needs, right? These two videos I saw and I started afterwards, I broke down. It was a trauma. It was that, you see how innocent eyes like my mother had? Childlike. They're not seducing us. Although Robert Greene has said, yes, even children seduce us with their inner. Want to seduce us, they're trying to catch our attention or get our attention. But children are not thinking much. Sometimes they do. Sometimes, like, what was I getting attention by playing? The neighbor said, oh, she's making a lot of noise. Because we had these tin, garages with the tin. Oh, the tennis ball, taka! All the Jews. Oh, what's this? Arab. Arabs have. Please, Mrs. I told my mother, please, tell her not to make such a noise. That very quiet Jews neighborhood we lived in London, I lived with my family. So, oh, but you see, like Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. And then we come here and say, or I should say, oh, let her choose, right? This is what we have made. Be responsible. Be accountable. I may have been a conservative mother and I may have lost my true self, genuine self. So, Les Miserables, right? Oops, Waiki. And why is this when the Y comes here where the Z is and the Z comes there? I don't know what's happened to the keyboard. Not in this form, in the other form. Like this, anything? Well, oh, now it's changed back to its normal. Who's changing my keyboard? Who is controlling my devices from a distance? Victor Hugo by Victor Hugo. So you see, he steals the bread, right? He steals bread. He steals bread. Victor Hugo. Sorry about that. On society, and then he contemplates. And this, you see, I've been doing this kind of a thing since childhood. That's why. After I have to tell you the background. I think I read this book in 1985 when I left Karachi American School, and I wasn't bothered with how I pronounced the words or something, but I understood the book more than I do now, I think. Yeah, where's that chapter on? So he puts himself on the tribunal. Let's see if it's this one. Thank you, online-literature.com. Very good. The two duties to watch and to hope, this being the case. Is this the one? He puts himself on intellectual moral growth. Moral growth is no less indispensable. Ouch, it's hurting me. My head here. It goes down the pain. Then material improvement. To know is a sacrament. To think is the prime necessary. Truth is nourishment as well as grain. A reason which fasts from science and wisdom grows thin. Let us enter equal complaint against stomachs and minds which do not eat. If there is anything more heartbreaking than a body perishing for lack of bread, it is a soul which is dying from the hunger for the light. I know. Imam Ali, Shias say, Imam Ali said, there's enough light for one who cares to see. Maybe we didn't care to see the light. The whole of progress tends in the direction of solution. Someday we shall be amazed. As the human race mounts upward, the deep layers emerge naturally from the zone of distress. The obliteration of misery will be accomplished by a simple elevation of level. We should do wrong were we to doubt this blessed consummation. Consummation. The past is a very strong. The past is very strong. It is true at the present moment. Is it? To some of us, yes. Why? It censor. It censors this oh God, I can't read properly. Sorry, excuse me. This rejuvenation of a corpse is surprising. Behold, it is walking and advancing. Let us not despair on one side. I just skipped some. Despot, sword, despot. Oh, I'm so tempted to read all this, but I can't. It'll be very boring, I know. This is not book reading. But let's see. Let us not despair on our side. Let us sell the field on which Hannibal is encamped. Hannibal, man eater? Or what? What have we to fear? We who believe no such thing as a backflow of ideas exists any more than there exists a return of a river on its course. Oh, this river runs so deep inside my soul. Michael Bolton will kill me. I distorted his song. Oh, this river runs, can't keep my heart away from you. You are in my blood. Mummy, Namiram, she said. She's not going. They are giving themselves a sad melody. They are inoculating themselves with the past. There is but one way of rejecting tomorrow, and that is to die. Oh, ask me. So 1985, separated from my teacher, no school. I couldn't join a local school, so I was there at home reading these books, these stories. Now, no death, that of the body as late as possible, that of the soul never. This is what we desire. Yes, the enigma. Oh, this love I have for you, Miss Disa. So enigmatic. Disa, actually. Mrs. Disa, Anari movie. I think it's Anari, the Indian movie, black and white. Or Anand, the nurse, Mrs. Disa again, in that. My teacher's name. The enigma will utter its word. The Sphinx will speak. The problem will be solved. This the Sphinx which we drew, our arts teacher was telling us about. A little bit about the history of the Sphinx in Karachi American School. Just so I remember. I don't remember exactly now. Yes, the people sketched out by. I know. You see how I know? I know all this. I forgot. हम भूल गए रे हर बात मगर तेरा प्यार नहीं भूले. Look at the contradictions in the attitude of problems which seem impossibilities to the vulgar herd, aided by science which comes from one man and by the event. Oh, you can read all this. I can't. More than once a society. Ah, so this is on this. This is not the one. The one he puts his self. I can't find it. In the tribunal. Why did he steal the bread? Why does someone sell themselves? Why do they become escorts? Some women. Oh, wait a minute. I put myself on in the on. Oh, sorry. If you can bear with me. The interior of despair. 567. 7th chapter. Let us try to say it is necessary that society should look at these things because it is itself which creates them, right? He was, as we have said, an ignorant man, but he was not a fool. Again, I have to clear this before it gets into an infection. राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला यशोमती मती मैया से पूछे नगलाला. Sorry, Indians, distorted that song. Let God take over. So where was I? unhappiness. No, no. The light of nature was ignited in him. I wish it was ignited in me. Unhappiness, which also possesses a clearness of vision of its own, augmented the small amount of daylight which existed in his mind. Sometimes ये भी नहीं रहता है, ये भी चले जाता है. Sometimes this also goes away. This also goes away. Beneath the cudgel, beneath the chain, कुछ लोगों में, in some people, this also leaves. Right? Which also possesses, yeah, augmented the small amount of daylight which existed in this mind. And some people are deprived of this small amount of daylight in the mind. Beneath the cudgel, beneath the chain, in the cell, in hardship, beneath the burning sun of the galleys, upon the plank bed of the convict. He withdrew into his own consciousness and meditated. He constituted himself the tribunal. He began by putting himself on the trial, not tribunal Zahra. He recognized the fact that he was not an innocent man, unjustly punished. He admitted that he had committed an extreme and blameworthy act, that the loaf of bread, which probably not have been refused to him had he asked for it. In any case, it would have been better to wait until he could get it through compassion or through work. That it is not an unanswerable argument to say, can one wait when one is hungry? That in the first place, it is very rare for anyone to die of hunger, literally, and next that, unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, man is so constituted that he can suffer long and much, both morally and physically, without dying, that it is therefore necessary to have patience. That that would even have been better for those poor little children, that it had been an act of madness for him, a miserable, unfortunate wretch, to take society at large violently by the collar and to imagine that one can escape from the misery through theft, that that is in any case a poor door through which to escape from misery, through which infamy enters. In short, that he was in the wrong. Then he asked himself whether he had been the only one in fault in his fatal history. So this is what I was doing. 1985. No, no, since childhood. I decided this is what I was doing in my childhood, so this book really, and this chapter also, I really appreciate it. But on a very, at that time, I couldn't see completely what was wrong in that case in London. I didn't know about black magic. That if my mother had not said that about her cousin, maybe her sister would have been. You see, uh, like I was told, oh, you see, I was prepared by my aunt, although little in St. Vianney's, I had a relative of my mother who was older. She came up to me one day in the building, my school building, St. Vianney's building. What do you, the hall room? The hall room? What do you call that? It's it could be made as an auditorium. We could have plays there and all, right? She came to me and she started to get angry at me and she spoke certain hurting words. I just kept quiet. I knew where she was coming from because my aunt had told her that her cousin was kind of not good with her. When they were in college, she was a bit senior to her or something, or in school also. And that there was this kind of, she didn't say jealousy, but I realized that this was jealousy. So I kept my mouth shut. But later, like that same girl, her brother, I worried. I was like, why can't Imam Hussain, why can't Allah give shifa to her brother? So I didn't hold any grudges or anything against them. Hmm. Okay, I hope the names don't come out because they're asking me the name, and I said, telepathic communication. Okay, so let's again continue with this. So, lacked bread, should have lacked bread, and whether the fault once committed and confessed, the chastisement had not been ferocious and disproportioned, whether there had not been more abuse on the part of the law in respect to the penalty. Oh, God. Then there had, it's very difficult for me to read, very, not even easy for to just talk. No. Why would I say this? Slip of tongue. So it's not easy for me to talk, and it's even more difficult for me to read out this. So whether there had not been more abuse on the part of the law in respect to the penalty. So sometimes we're punished for some things that people don't come out with their faults, and then it affects the other person. Like let's say if I, ooh, so what Miss Disa may have gathered, what I don't know about her, my past life daughter, keeping secret, and then I come back and I get it from Miss Disa that I'm like this, I'm like this. God knows. Then there had been on the part of the culprit in respect to his fault, whether there had not been an excess on weights in one balance. Sometimes the scales are unbalanced. Anita Baker has sung in one of her songs, Giving You the Best That I've Got, titled Weights in one balance of the scale, in the one which contains expiation, whether the overweight of the penalty was not equivalent to the annihilation of the crime, and did not result in reversing the situation of replacing the fault of the delinquent by the fault of the repression. Yeah, so we have these repressed feelings also, and it could affect us. Our parents' repressed feelings, the society's repressed feelings. So they say in religion that you're supposed to repress these feelings of homosexuality. The Biscuit channel, a Shia channel on YouTube I was following long time ago, was like, you can be a homosexual, but it's better to repress your feelings. But, that's a good thing. And you won't be punished for it in Shia Islam don't if you don't act upon your feelings. But you know how unhealthy that can be? Sacrificing. Yeah, it's no sacrifice. Elton John song Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. And true love demands no sacrifice. That song came when I was in the new house. So I bought that album from Virgin, this shop we have. It's not the true Virgin shop, but in Karachi on Tariq Road. Of converting the guilty man into the victim and the debtor into the creditor and the oppressor into the oppressed, like Shia Sam has done, Imam Hussein and Yazid, and of ranging the law definitely on the side of the man who had violated it. Whether this penalty, complicated by successive aggravations for attempts at escape, had not ended in becoming a sort of outrage perpetrated by the stronger upon the feebler, a crime of society against the individual, a crime which was being committed afresh every day, a crime which had lasted 19 years. So now for that bread, 19 years because he wanted to escape from jail, prison. He asked himself whether human society would have the right to force its members to suffer equally on one case for its own unreasonable lack of foresight and in the other case for its pitiless foresight, and to seize a poor man forever between a defect and an excess, a default of work and an excess of punishment. Whether it was not outrageous for society to treat thus precisely those of its members who were the least well endowed in the division of goods made by chance, and consequently the most deserving of consideration. These questions put and answered, he judged society and condemned it. He condemned it to his hatred. He made it responsible for the fate which he was suffering. And he said to himself that it might be that one day he should not hesitate to call it to account, like being victims of our society, not circumstances, or maybe even false religions. And you would say that we are acting victims, victimized. Some of you out there, and put the video so well professionally, make us feel guilty. He declared to himself that there was no equilibrium between the harm which he had caused and the harm which he was being done to, which was being done to him. Sorry, excuse me. He finally arrived at the conclusion that his punishment was not, in truth, unjust, but that it most assuredly was iniquitous. Anger may be both foolish and absurd. Let me just. Oh, ouch. Oh, why is my appendicitis hurting? It's been removed. I just have to put this mic on, so cancel the. This is very important. Society, oh people. Oops, sorry. Oh, I just lost it. Excuse me, sorry. And where was I? Anger may be both foolish and absurd. One can be irritated wrongfully. One is exasperated only when there is some show of right on one side at bottom. Now, I used to just read, like, I knew French. I'd studied French in third grade, but I used to read his name, Valjean. Jean Valjean. Felt himself exasperated, but didn't, to just get the thing, right? I'm not reading out when I was in 1985 reading this book. And besides, now the society has made me so self conscious of pronunciations and things like that. And besides, human society had done him nothing but harm. He had never seen anything of it save that angry face which it calls justice, and which it shows to those whom it strikes. Men had only, man, you yourself are weak. That's coming, I think, from where? That man. Oh, from, I think, Villette by Charlotte Bronte. Men had only touched him to bruise him. Every contact with them had been a blow. Have you ever tried to consider the history of a person in this way? Not that history, or the they teach you in schools and colleges and universities. Never since his infancy. But I thought of, like, I had a loving mother and all this. And my mother's side were good with me, some of them, not like my father's side. Since the days of his mother, of his sister, had he ever encountered a friendly word? No, I had, and a kindly glance. From suffering to suffering, he had gradually arrived at the conviction that life is a war, and that in this war of opposites are what this tragedy is. You see how we make each other suffer. And the society built on justice, in the name of justice, doing such injustices. Iron hand, with the iron hand, giving out justice, establishing justice. So, life is a war, and that in this war he was the conquered. He had no other weapon than his hate. He resolved to wet it in the galleys and to bear it away with him when he departed. There was at Toulon a school for the convicts kept by the ignorantin friars, where the most necessary branches were taught to those of the unfortunate men who had a mind for them. He was of the number who had a mind. He went to school at the age of 40 and learned to read, to write, to cipher. He felt that to fortify his intelligence was to fortify his hate. In certain cases, education and enlightenment can serve to ick out evil. Ick, is it ick? Out evil. This is a sad thing to say after having judged society which had caused his unhappiness. He judged providence now, God, I think, from some of you religious people, which had made society, and he condemned it also, and the religions that have made our society. Thus, during 19 years of torture and slavery, this soul mounted and at the same time fell. Light entered it on one side and darkness on the other. Now tell me if you can see light in darkness or darkness in light. Are you mute? Jean Valjean. I'm used to saying Jean Valjean. So sorry about the mispronunciation of the name. Had not. Jean Valjean had, as we have seen, an evil nature. So some people, like, I don't know, some people don't have an evil nature. He was still good when he arrived at the galleys. Who is looking at this with what, right? So the author, Victor Hugo, says Jean Valjean had not, as we have seen, an evil nature. He was still good when he arrived at the galleys. He there condemned society and felt that he was becoming wicked. Yeah, sometimes I've also felt that I'm becoming wicked, a witch, or something. He there condemned providence and was conscious that he was becoming impious. It is difficult not to indulge in meditation at this point, meaning contemplation, deep contemplation. Like Imam Ali has said, deep thinking will solve any problem. I tried that, it wasn't working. Does human nature thus change utterly and from top to bottom? Can the man created good by God be rendered wicked by man? Can the soul be completely made over by fate and become evil, fate being evil? So, meditating on these things, like contemplating, can the heart become mishapen, and contract incurable deformities and infirmities under the oppression of a disproportionate unhappiness? As the vertebral column beneath too low a vault, is there not in every human soul, was there not in the soul of Jean Valjean, in particular, a first spark, a divine element, incorruptible in this world, immortal in the other, which good can develop, fan, ignite, and make to glow with splendor, and which evil can never wholly extinguish? Grave and obscure questions, to the last of which every physiologist would probably have responded no, and that without hesitation. Had he beheld at Toulon, during the hours of repose, which were for Jean Valjean hours of reverie, this gloomy galley slave, seated with folded arms upon the bar of some capstan, with the end of his chain thrust into his pocket to prevent its dragging, serious, silent, and thoughtful, a pariah of the laws, which regarded the man with wrath, condemned by civilization, and regarding heaven with severity. Certainly, and we make no attempt to dissimulate the fact, the observing physiologist would have beheld an irremediable misery. He would perchance have pitied this sick man of the law's making, but he would not have ever essayed any treatment. He would have turned aside his gaze from the caverns of which he would have caught a glimpse within this soul, and like Dante at the portals of hell, he would have effaced from this existence the word which the finger of God has nevertheless inscribed upon the brow of every man, hope. Was this state of his soul, was this state of his soul, which we have attempted to analyze, as perfectly clear to Jean Valjean as we have tried to render it for those who read us? Did Jean Valjean distinctly perceive after their formation, and had he seen distinctly during the process of their formation all the elements of which his moral misery was composed? Had this rough and unlettered man gathered a perfectly clear perception of the succession of ideas through which he had, by degrees, mounted and descended to the lugubrious, lugubrious aspects which had, for so many years, formed the inner horizon of his spirit. Was he conscious of all that passed within him and of all that was working there? That is something which we do not presume to state. It is something which we do not even believe. There was too much ignorance in Jean Valjean, even after his misfortune, to prevent much vagueness from still lingering there. At times he did not rightly know himself what he felt. Jean Valjean was in the shadows. He suffered in the shadows. He hated in the shadows. One might have said that he hated in advance of himself. He dwelt he dwelt habitually in this shadow, feeling this way like a blind man, feeling his way like a blind man and a dreamer. Only at intervals there suddenly came to him from without and from within an access of wrath, a surcharge of suffering, a livid and rapid flash which illuminated his whole soul and caused to appear abruptly all around him, in front, behind, amid the gleams of a frightful light, the hideous precipices and the somber perspective of his destiny. The flash passed, the night closed in again, and where was he? He no longer knew. He no longer knew. Excuse me. The peculiarity of pains of this nature, in which that which is pitiless, that is to say, which is brutalizing, predominates, is to transform a man, little by little, by a sort of stupid transfiguration, into a wild beast, sometimes into a ferocious beast. Ah, like cat people. Movie, werewolf movie. Oh, like a werewolf. Jean Valjean's successive and obstinate attempts at escape would alone suffice to prove the strange working of the law upon the human soul. Jean Valjean would have renewed these attempts, utterly useless and foolish as they were, as often as the opportunity had presented itself, without reflecting for an instant on the result, nor on the experiences which he had already gone through. He escaped impetuously, like the wolf who finds his cage open. Instinct said to him, "Flee." Reason would have said, "Remain." But in the presence of so violent a temptation, reason vanished. Nothing remained but instinct. And between the reason and instinct, what is? The beast alone acted. When he was recaptured, the fresh severities inflicted on him only served to render him still more wild. One detail, which we must not omit, is that he possessed a physical strength which was not approached by a single one of the denizens of the galleys. At work, at paying out a cable, or winding up a capstan, Jean Valjean was worth 4 men. He sometimes lifted and sustained enormous weights on his back, and when the occasion demanded it, he replaced that implement which is called a jack screw, and was formerly called orguel. Pride, orguel, whence we may remark in passing, is derived from the name of Rue, I can't pronounce it, Montorguel, in French, I think it is, near the Hills Fish Market in Paris, Paris. I can, in French, I can pronounce Paris, Paris, right? Amber, écoutez. Where's Amber, Sabia's friend? Used to go to Alliance Française when they were in college, St. Joseph's College. Pascal, Pascal. Our French teacher. And there's in college, St. Joseph's College, Pascal. So his comrades had, continuing, his comrades had nicknamed him John, or Jean, I call him, the jack screw. Once, when they were repairing the balcony of the town hall at Toulon, one of those admirable caryatids of Puget, Puget. Well, Romina, where are you? Can you help me with this? Sabia's friend. She's very good at memory and all. We support the balcony, became loosened and was on the point of falling. Jean Valjean, who was present, supported the caryatid with his shoulder and gave the workman time to arrive. His suppleness even exceeded his strength. Certain convicts were forever dreaming of escape, ended by making a veritable science of force and skill combined. Okay, this all done. So this is strength, love of a demon. Thank God. So this, you see, audition. Should I read? Athwart the unhealthy perceptions of an incomplete nature and a crushed intelligence, he was confusedly conscious that some monstrous thing was resting on him in that obscure and wan shadow within which he crawled. Each time that he turned his neck and essayed to raise his glance, he perceived with terror, mingled with rage, a sort of frightful accumulation of things, collecting and mounting above him, beyond the range of his vision, laws, prejudices, men, and deeds whose outlines escaped him, whose mass terrified him, and which was nothing else than that prodigious, prodigious pyramid which we call civilization. He distinguished here and there in that swarming and formless mass, now near him, now afar of him, and and on inaccessible tablelands, some groups, some detail vividly illuminated the society. I like to read all these laws. Sorry, I skipped some, yeah? All these laws, prejudices, deeds, men, things went and came above him, over his head, in accordance with the complicated. I can't read fast, yeah, because my eyes are also not moving fast, like seeing the word before the whole sentence. Because of what happened to me, they controlled me. Mysterious movement which God imparts to civilization. What a mysterious. Which God imparts to civilization. Walking over him, sorry, my also my glasses, they're sliding down, slipping my nose. Sorry. Walking over him and crushing him with I know not what peacefulness in its cruelty and exorability in its indifference. Souls which have fallen to the bottom of all possible misfortune, unhappy men lost in the lowest of those limbos at which no one any longer looks. The reproved of the law feel the whole weight of this human society, so formidable for him who is without, so frightful for him who is beneath, resting upon their heads. Like, that reminds me of Kati Patang, the Indian movie. ना कोई उमंग है ना कोई तरंग है मेरी जिंदगी है क्या एक कटी पतंग है आकाश से गिरी मैं एक बार कट के ऐसे दुनिया ने फिर न पूछा and now that the dunya the world asks is this way hi are you okay are you okay what happened और जब पूछते भी हैं तो ऐसे and when they ask like this is the world दुनिया ने फिर ना पूछा the world didn't ask a cut kite was I so think about it is Courtney authentic Courtney also going through this right wherever she is and the choices she made for herself could we have pushed her to make such choices but she doesn't blame anyone kind existence blames no one no no I should not have written that in my poem or prose kind existence blames no one but itself but all these things realities full of specters phantasmagories full of realities had eventually created for him a sort of interior state which is almost indescribable. At times, amid his convict toil, he paused, he fell to thinking, his reason at one and the same time riper and more troubled than of yore rose in revolt. Everything which had happened to him seemed to him absurd. Everything that surrounded him seemed to him impossible. He said to himself, it is a dream. He gazed at the sergeant, standing a few paces from him. The galley sergeant seemed a phantom to him. All of a sudden, the phantom dealt him a blow with his cudgel. Visible nature hardly existed for him. Here are we. Oh, God. And you come here, or I go to Courtney. Say, no, no, Courtney, please, don't. Go back to your es- escorting. Let her make the choice, right? But maybe, oh, how can I help? Maybe I can help. These men who haven't helped you, are they going to help you? Yeah, I can say my thing, reasonable. But when it comes to reality and act, I may act otherwise. What I'll be saying to Courtney in this, slow down. Oh, I have to help Courtney. No, she can help herself, right? She made the decision that I have not yet known her whole life to tell her something. There are more videos I need to know. I need to know how she was treated at home. What? To just say, oh, Courtney, no. No, no, there's some compulsion, there's some drive inside. When man needs bread, a woman needs bread. So all these reasons for what? Rumi says, or Hafiz? All now Rumi says all this for what? All this medicine, or call the doctor. I've drunk the wine. I've drunk poison. Tie my hands for what? It's my heart that has gone crazy. It's such an energy that your reason will burst. It'll bomb blast. It's your mind. Sorry, I mean, you know what I mean? I have to say it like that. There's another surge of energy. Reason will not do. Why is there bipolar and all this? Psychologists know about this. The person can't control it. The mind can't control that. It's beyond the mind now. Like love is beyond the mind. It's related to the spirit. Tanhaya, Miss Hasina Mohan's movie, drama, PTV. I mean, came on Pakistan television, Pakistani drama. Written by Hasina Mohan, Miss Hasina Mohan, my mother's favorite teacher, art teacher. When my mother was in Khalid Dinner School, Karadar. Where have we come from? The visible nature. I know not what ventful daylight habitually illumined his soul, nor fresh April dawns. Imagine, right? He's never had a kind word been spoken to him. And yet this is like maybe Sayyid Muzammil later on, but I am still in that wild phase. Nothing can stop me. Only, no, no, wait, UAE laws can stop me and all that. Fine. And if UAE hadn't helped me, fine. Sun or fine summer days. It would almost be true to say that there existed for John Valjean neither sun nor fine summer days, no radiant sky, nor fresh April dawns. I know not what ventful daylight habitually illumined his soul. To sum up in conclusion, that which can be summed up and translated into positive results in all that we have just pointed out, we will confine ourselves to the statement that in the course of 19 years, John Valjean, the inoffensive tree pruner of Faverolles, the formidable convict of Toulon, had become capable, thanks to the manner in which the galleys had molded him, of two sorts of evil action. Firstly, of evil action which was rapid, unpremeditated, dashing, entirely instinctive, in the nature of reprisals for the evil which he had undergone. Secondly, of evil action which was serious, grave, consciously argued out and premeditated, with the false ideas which such a misfortune can furnish. His deliberate deeds pass through the three successive phases, which natures of a certain stamp can alone traverse: reasoning, will, perseverance. When I went for the walks with the principal and her family to her place, she told me the key word is in this 45 minutes walk: perseverance. Ah, no, no, Miss Mummy, key word is For 45 minutes, that love, you see, drags my feet here. After, and no boredom. No boredom with one, two, three, four. But then sometimes their needs would not want to be there. So three of them. And three of them were my past life daughters. So for mommy, it was perseverance. For me, it was love. Although I didn't want to admit it to them or to myself. I was resisting. But she allowed me once a month for the walks with them. Oh, what more could I ask for? So I put on my Walkman at times with Michael Bolton's song. It's a new love. Every time just feeling so much like the very first. It's a new walking with you, right? Let me finish. Oh, no, no, for now. So, where's the new love? For me, it's love. And I've written in my teen years, I have to say this, what, or even 12, 11 years old. It's my heart that works, not my mind. It's my heart that works. It's the heart that works. I don't know, for some people, it's the mind that works. For me, it was the heart that works. Michael Bolton. Mummy was saying, although I have been a sports person, athletic, since childhood, and I could walk for 45 minutes. I mean, Americans in American school have jogged for 45 or, 30 minutes or what, around that field we had. Karachi, we had in Karachi American School. Very big field, yeah. So, and they could even jog around the school, around that area, very safe. There's always something new about you. Always something takes me by complete surprise. Every time I see you, I see a part of you. Ooh, I've never seen before. Every day and night, and the more we know each other, every single time, the more that I discover it's a new love. Always feels like a new love. It's never old. Whenever I can't get enough of this new love. I'm still excited just talking to you. And I would say, what? No, no, it comes after. I don't, no, no. I'm still inspired just walking next to you. Mummy, you're the way I need you. I find as time goes by, ooh, well, I need you even more. But I wouldn't tell them this, right? Because I didn't want them to get attached to me or anything already. Mr. Fika Fikri has said, oh, her Ladili has come. I said, Miss Chichi, I'm just a musafir. Musafir हूँ मैं यारो ना घर है ना ठिकाना. I don't own anything. Saying that, see, I don't own anything. Everything Abu Dhabi owns. This tea, everything. Even this flat. Hmm. I mean, the rent. Oh, I'm still excited, Mummy. Just talking to you. I'm still inspired. Just walking next to you, Mummy. You're the way I need you. I find it as time goes by. Ooh, well, I need you even more. Nothing feels as good as us together. Nothing in the world will get me something better than this new love. There ain't nothing better than this. So So my own words are destroyed. Michael Bolton's going to kill me if he hears this. We just say this, we don't mean kill. He had for Muha, so this, where was I now? His deliberate deeds pass through the three, yeah, reasoning, will, perseverance. Perseverance. For me, you can guess what it was. Walking 45 minutes with these elderly women. What would I gain? Huh? I could, I found a tennis coach place where I could go near my house, play tennis. Why would I go so far? 45 minutes, mommy's place. I was not living, I was in their area. I wasn't in that, my old area anymore. Oh, my old area. Recurring dreams, the Saturday. So what happens is, they made a apartment building. I could have, if we had that old house and also bought a new house, which we did, we bought a new house, but my father gave this old house to someone and they broke it down and they built a building on top of it. Terrible. So, you know, I joined St. Joseph's College. I want my old house back and I'm having recurring dreams. I'm going there during vacations. Like sometimes I go back to my old house and I'm living there. And then when I go to the roof, I can see, guess, and then go for tea, walking distance to mommy's place. I don't even need a car, not even a bicycle. Burgery Road. Okay, opposite Nishta Park. Hussaini Manzil. Allah, I just miss. My mother told me, Sarah, you're telling me to leave this house. You will regret it. Verstehende. You will regret it. And I did regret it. So actually, it was me. I told my mother, my father just, told us about this. If we can shift to defense. My mother was not eager to shift to defense from Soldier Bazaar Law, our old house. She said, Sarah, you will regret it. So when I was in St. Michael's School, I was like, okay, I'm in this new house. But in St. Joseph's College, after getting, to know Mrs. Munira Gulzar, and we became family friends, I really regretted it. And now and then having recurring dreams that I'm going. I have my old house too, and I'm going there and over the weekend. Or we had just one day, Friday holiday in college, not Saturday. The school had said, St. Joseph's School had said, oh, I could have gone there. Okay, let's continue. He had for moving causes his habitual wrath, bitterness of soul, a profound sense of indignities suffered, the reaction even against the good, the innocent, and the just, if there are any such. The point of departure, like the point of arrival, for all his thoughts was hatred of human law. That hatred which, if it be not arrested in its development by some providential incident, becomes within a given time the hatred of society, then the hatred of the human race, then the hatred of creation. Oh, yes. I wish nothing existed. Like, I wish nothing existed. I was sick and tired of this creation, and which manifests itself by a vague, incessant, and brutal desire to do harm to some living being, no matter whom. Very dangerous. It will be perceived that it was not without reason that John Valjean's passport described him as a very dangerous man. From year to year, the soul had dried away slowly, but with fatal sureness. When the heart is dry, the eye is dry. That's what happened to me. I hardly can cry. On his departure from the galleys, it had been 19 years since he had shed a tear. Chapter 6, 7. Chapter 7, 7, the interior. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is all sea salt. Get this salt out of the way. Is it? Oh, oh, my feet, my leg. I can't find it. Oh, no, again, no. I just want to, sorry, excuse me. Oh, so, I don't realize my life has been like no doors, no windows, nothing. Violation of my privacy. It's always someone watching me, always. And I'm talking to someone. Sometimes it's all these good people, people I know, people I want to communicate with. But when I don't, well, sometimes my privacy, mummy, like, for God's sakes, you're looking at, okay, look, I'm scratching. Oh, mummy's looking at me. I feel so shy. What is this? So, you see, now the Indian, these Punjabis and all, you are, look at how terrible they are. If I didn't have a father or didn't have some backing of in Emirates, I was telling Tariq Masood that my cousin, where I didn't want to trouble my cousin. You see, she's got thank God, Khuda Salamat Rakhe and all this. I don't want to say this. Anyway, someone I know now what? So in police, Sharjah police. I could have told her, but her husband, I don't want trouble. If her father was alive, maybe I would have called my aunt, my mother's sister. His father, her father. Her father could go into, my father can't, nor his brothers. Her father could go into immigration in Dubai airport. When my aunt's sister, my mother's other sister was coming to Dubai, he would go right into immigration to get her. What, coming here to see her sister and be with her sister, visiting her sister. I mean, in short, that's how you talk, right? Right? I have freestyle English. That's what Gigi told me, Miss Jafika Fikri. I don't. That's what the St. Joseph's student told me. You don't have that bookish English. Sorry, I don't have that bookish English. That's what Sabah or Homa told me when she came to St. Joseph's College from. And then Miss Shafika Fikri, so strict with her students, has told me that my English is freestyle. I was like, my English is so bad. She said, no, it's freestyle. She was so strict, underestimating her students. I don't think she ever gave a student 100 marks when it's like it's like my general history teacher told me in St. Joseph's College that I don't give 100 marks, but you've got 100 marks out of 100. Sorry. But it's I give we just don't give 90, 99 even or like that. So maybe Miss Jafika Fikri gave her students. You can hear it in this. I didn't know she was that strict. So she wouldn't ever give her students 100 marks when they're 100 out of 100 they've got. Where's it? Huh? Who passed away now? Oh, please help me. Miss. Oh, oh, this is on Facebook, Miss Jafika Fikri. Help me, help me, help God. Well, I can't go on. My heart is heavy. It's grieving. She was renowned all over Pakistan. Teaching subject made her famous. Miss Fikri was so meticulous that one year the Cambridge examiners suspected. Okay, where does it say she was? I can't find it. I can't see. Ali Akbar, Imam Hassan saying, I can't see anything. Drama chora tum. Drama. Now my heart is very heavy. It's the timing. Sorry. Oh, how long has it been? 2 hours 37. I can't take this. So just to show you, push yourself, push yourself. I'll get a headache. Oh, was stuck. Excuse me, I wasn't maybe Shahna's Muhammad Jawad Haji Habib's Muhammad Jawad's daughter could have been their mother, not me. Or maybe their sister who died. She has light hair, and they like some of them. And why has Miss Rukia Fikri colored her hair red? What mehndi does she use? Sweet Auburn. Oh God. Miss Rukia Fikri has also passed away. God help me. So you can read the student papers. Miss Fikri would actually sit and do the entire exam herself. First, by writing out all the answers before marking the student papers. She was very strict. How have they put it here? Huh. Over 5 decades of teaching, Miss Fikri never raised her voice, just to cause her. No, not in. Acha, never with her students. Why aren't you like your daughter? Why isn't your daughter like you? Past life. Her mere presence would ensure pin drop silence in a classroom. She has called her. That's a mummy. Her sister, older sister, said, "Why have?" She, oh, sarcastic like me. My brother would say, "Yes, yes, you have some sarcasm, Zahra." Um, what have I put the intercom for? Huh? I've put it. Miss Chichi Essie, Yani, mommy calling her sister Essie, Miss Shafika Fikri. Why have I put the intercom? What have I put the intercom for? Or why have I put the intercom? Ziad in the house, Miss Shafika Fikri calling him. And why didn't he come down? Grandmother getting angry. Mummy said he's a soothsayer. I call him. He's saying, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. But my son is a soothsayer. She told me in college, over 5 decades, even though she was headmistress, she never had an office of her own. She was such a tough marker that a 4.5 out of 10 would be because cause for celebration. A cause, oh, would be a cause for celebration. Wow, amazing English. If you had made a little bit of that, you wouldn't have done justice to her. But as many a girl will testify, this policy stood them in good stead when the O levels rolled around. She underestimated the students. This also. Then, Gigi, why did you tell me that I have freestyle? You see, I told her that's the reason why I didn't get good grades in English and O levels. But just, but because it no, no, I didn't tell her this. Oh, no, no, Gigi, being strict with the students, telling me I have freestyle English, but that would not give me a good mark in your English class, would it? I'm not trying to be smart or over smart. Gigi, that's not fair, is it? Hmm? You wouldn't give, and I I know the St. Joseph's school. Uh, British is more rigid than our American school, right? That's what Sasha Jadoi told me. Also, because her son goes to a British school, and she said, like, there's a difference, of course, because the British system is more rigid than the our American school system, American system. Freestyle English. Gigi, you're being very generous with me. I should have told her. But it's not going to get me good marks, is it? And it didn't in O levels. Oh, so this was Cambridge O levels? I gave the London O levels. Even then. I should have gone to Gigi if I had known them. Lord, give me tuitions. Yes, please. I need tuitions. Econogas made Dubai. Oh, those depressive days. I had to go to Mr. Booyah for extra tuitions. Now you see, my mummy is pissing. I better not say anything to her younger sister. Even she's scared of her younger sister. My mommy. Ooh, mommy has a, what do you call that? Urine problem, retaining. Oh, she's so old, 93 years old. So, mommy, you have this. Do you want to go? Nami Ram, she says. Huh? Nami Ram? Amira, Nami Ram. Walla, walla, walla. Yolla, yolla, yolla. Andy, what is that? Let me just search it out. Irani song. Amira, Namira. Uh, oh, is it? Mashallah. We had a Mashallah. His name was Mashallah, really. Andy. Irani song. Is it my mummy? It's not Andy? It is the. I couldn't find the. There's a short saying mashallah. Or have I forgot? Is it Black Cats? It's Andy, right? I thought I would get it here. It's not Arabic, it's Irani song, mashallah. Oh, I was supposed. Oh no. Oh, Denzel Moss. Don't don't announce it here. Your enemy is, first of all, your enemy is powerful, has money. MashaAllah. Now I can't find it. And I'm kind of, I have to search it out, you see. No, no, Cinderella is not the band name, Irani. It's Black Cats is their band name. Then, wasn't it Andy? I've lost that song. I want to find it. Yeah, I have to find it. I'm not trying to seduce anyone here with my childlike self. Innocent. No, no, I'm very, I'm a psychopath. Don't mess with me here. But I'm also an idiot, like Armin Navabi called me. I'm not chalak. So before that old Zehra where, this youngster, this young kid calls me, this kid, right? Army Navabi. I would have just kept quiet and walked away from it. I wouldn't have said anything. Like it just shows that who is what, right? Why do I have to even, you know, answer to this? Maybe my father should say about him that have you come from above, Army Navabi? Huh? Song by Andy. Irani song. Sandy. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. It's Sandy. Oops. Yeah, so it's Sandy, not Andy. Yes, it's this one. I have to watch it later before I forget again and say Andy, Andy. Okay, 4th May, my mother's birth anniversary day. My mother's mother was Shirazi, Pakistani, but Shirazi origin. Yalla, yalla, yalla. MashaAllah. Marmari is like marble. Marmari. Butter. Oh, no, cancel this, cancel it. I'm I'm not supposed to play this, right? What? Is it safe to allow this? Okay, I'll sing. No, no, I wanna. Don't do any mess up. Excuse me, I can feel my mommy. Is this my mommy? So you see, Courtney and all, and me. Like sometimes I'm like, American. My mentality. That's what the sorry, excuse my scalp allergies are. Oh God, I have to take. I'm trying to resist taking an anti-allergy. Although I've taken echinacea, but I mean it's really hurting. Sorry, it's not hot. Yeah, sometimes my head and face goes hot, but no, I'm in pain. I have to go now. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have given me, if there's anyone, but no, Courtney. Oh my God, my daughter look alike. So I was going to see whether I can take, but I couldn't. I can't take from Punjabi. You see, it's against my, us Khojas, and they've been very, my Khojas have been, and you don't come and cheerify a person who just wants to be straight and nice and all this, right? Good person. You don't do that. When will you people learn? Our Khoja Sindhis, they're so refined, and tomorrow you could go to a, no, no, that's what my, you have wrecked your Pakistan, India in this kind of, you can damage, destroy India. Oh, so he's the one who tried to show um, you Punjabi. Does Pakistan have distance mind control? Let me just check his. I've got because I'm no, I'm going to do a live stream on him. Okay, I've had enough. These people. अपने उस पे रहो ना अपने चाहे वो औरत कुछ इधर कर रही है क्या कर रही है क्या कर रही थी This is a crime against me. I should have put since year 2000. क्या कर रही हो Are you okay? Sometimes the thing is asked, anyways, to sarcasm. Are you okay? You're not acting like to make the other person realize that you're doing a wrong thing, or you're misbehaving, you're acting in an inappropriate manner. You do actually, do ways, two ways you came. You are not to be trusted, and you didn't answer as to why you were listening to my. You didn't answer. Previously, why were you listening to me?
We'll be back. Until then, thank you so much.
Have to waste my time watching some of his videos. My father says sometimes किसी का face नहीं देखना पड़ता है उसकी. Anyways, that's a very vulgar thing. Sultan Ahmed Omani, Sultan Ahmed said it to my father. This is life.